what you do. You know that all I think about is you. You say the things you say. I don't know how you make me feel this way. I got you inside my head, and you're never coming out.
I literally cannot leave my house without finding a reason to go to Target. What better way to start out a fall cleaning and decorating video than by strolling the aisles of Target and feeling inspired by all of the new seasonal decor? Both the Hearth and Hand and the Studio McGee collections for fall were amazing. There are so many great pieces in both of those collections, and I did pick up a few. I will share a haul with you a little later in this video, so definitely make sure that you keep on watching if you want to see that, and if you want to see how I use them to decorate around my master bedroom and bring some fall touches and a cozy vibe into this space for the changing season. But I have got to say, strolling through Target and looking at the new decor is definitely one of my greatest sources of inspiration when it comes to any kind of homemaking, as far as decorating year-round, seasonal, holiday, doing DIY makeovers, and absolutely my number one form of self-care. I find so much joy in going to Target, even if I don't buy anything. Give this video a thumbs up if you can relate, because I know I can't be the only one out there who is absolutely Target obsessed. Anyway, I forgot to say earlier, welcome back to my channel, guys, for part 2 of my fall clean and decorate with me. In addition to showing you this new 2021 Target fall decor, I'll also be sharing some fall bedroom decorating ideas in my master bedroom as well as both of my daughter's rooms. So this is what we came here for, and this is what we're leaving with. That's how it always works at Target.
I want you to stay with me. When you're with me, I can't breathe. You are all I'll ever need, ever need. I want you to stay with me. When you're with me, I can't breathe. You are all I'll ever need. All night. All night.
Whenever I do any decorating, I always have to start by cleaning up the room that I'm going to be decorating in first. I don't personally know anyone who can decorate in an untidy, messy space, but if you can, more power to you. I definitely cannot. So I'm starting in my master bedroom today and just made up my bed and then started working on tidying up my floor space, which was just total chaos. Not only was there laundry everywhere, but Derek and I actually recently celebrated our wedding anniversary by going on a little 2-night getaway, just the two of us. It was so wonderful, an incredible experience, and very much needed. But when we got home, we just kind of left our bags out, and I still hadn't unpacked yet. So I needed to get everything unpacked, sort through all of that laundry, put away a few items that we had picked up when we did a little shopping on that trip, and just get everything put back into place before I could pull out any of my new fall decor and start sorting through it and thinking of ways that I could display it to bring those cozy fall vibes into our bedroom for this season.
The question of obsession has never been this close. And the matter if I'd rather just lock myself indoors. Unrighteous, this virus, no dog or pill can cure. This pattern won't turn it. You got me by the core. I'm going down, down, down like a waterfall. You keeping a smile.
Before we get started on the actual decorating, I just wanted to share a little fall decor haul, and honestly a lot of this is really neutral, so I think it'll work for more than just fall. But like I said in my first decorate with me for this season. This is only my second year decorating for the fall season instead of like the Halloween holiday, and I just didn't have a lot to begin with. So I picked up all new items for mine and Derek's room, and I love them. Every single one of them is from Target. What's new? I'm sure nobody is surprised, and I will have them linked down in the description box in case you are interested, or I'll link everything that's currently available online because they are kind of slowly trickling out their fall decor this year. So some stuff you kind of get lucky to find it in store, but a lot of it I think is online now. So I'll try to link as much as I can down in the description box in case you are interested in checking it out for yourself. But I really loved almost everything from the Hearth and Hand collection at Target and the Studio McGee collection at Target for fall time. I really like it. It's very neutral. Like I said, I feel like it'll work all year round, not just for this season. So that made me feel a little bit more comfortable with buying all of these new items, but they're just absolutely gorgeous. I love the color story, and I feel like it complements our room really well. This is everything that I picked up from the fall collections at Target so far, and I know this is a lot of stuff, but I probably won't use it all, and so I figured I might as well get it while I see it because they aren't permanent collections, so I may never see them again, and anything that doesn't work out or that I don't use, I could always return. The first purchase that kind of started on this fall shopping spree was this beautiful lumbar pillow from the Hearth and Hand collection. It's a creamy white color with this black detail and then this gorgeous like hunter army green colored stripe. It's just very neutral, but still kind of a statement to me. I really, really loved it, and I thought that it would complement our mauve colored quilt really well, and then also the mauve striped pillows that we have back there. So I'm excited to switch that out for the season. And then also, just to pull it together, I picked up this cream and green colored throw, also from the Hearth and Hand collection. These items are so complimentary and just really beautiful. The quality of them, I wish you could feel it through the phone. They are just stunning. I picked up this huge like bubble vase. It's so big. It's really heavy, so I'm not going to pick it up to show you. But this is actually from the Studio McGee line at Target, along with these candlesticks that match. And it is just stunning. The sticker on the bottom and on the website, let me see if I can, I'm not sure. It says soapstone gray. So I think these are supposed to be a gray color, but it is definitely a blue-green based gray and not a true gray. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to pick them up. And then also this lone little pumpkin from the Threshold brand. It's just fabric with this little button detail on the bottom and this jute rope stem up here. It's really pretty. It's a creamy color, and I figured I had to have at least one pumpkin in the mix. Also from the Hearth and Hand collection are these kind of charcoal gray vases. There's this taller one, a shorter chubby one, and then these bud vases. I was looking online, and I do think that there's another size that I didn't pick up by mistake, so I think there's one more to that set, but they are just beautiful, and they go with the aesthetic in our room really well. So those will work all year round, not just for fall, and it felt like a worthwhile investment. They are just absolutely beautiful, and even if I can't use them for fall this year, I am going to keep them because I know I could use them for another time. Also from the Hearth and Hand collection are these little faux fall plants. I'm not sure what kind of plants these are. They're not really a berry. I don't know what they are, but they're purple, and I love all of the purples in the fall decor this year. Purple is my favorite color, so I was really stoked about that. I also really liked this smoked woods scented candle from the Hearth and Hand collection. Sometimes the Hearth and Hand candles can be very hit or miss with their scents, but all of them for the fall time smelled so delicious, and I especially liked this one because the little pot that it's in, I feel like really ties together that blue-gray soapstone and the charcoal gray vases. So I wanted to have something that was kind of a cross between that would pull everything together really well. And then the details around the rim and the bottom match with this kind of cement planter over here. So I just thought it helped everything be a little bit more cohesive. And then the last thing that I got was all of this faux greenery, these floral picks. So I got 2 of these, I don't even know, Barnardia stems. They're purple and they're beautiful. So I got a couple of those. And then also some of this cream colored faux wheat, lots of eucalyptus, and then some more of these little berry ones. These are like, I don't even know what they are. They're like those things that fall from the trees in the fall time. I'm not sure what they're called, but they're purple also, so I felt like it tied everything in. And then there's this little reed right here, a bunch of these mini stems. So this is everything that I picked up, and now I'm gonna start kind of arranging it around the room and see if I can pull something together. These charcoal colored vases from the Hearth and Hand collection were definitely my favorite purchase of the entire season. I think that they are absolutely stunning, and I was so excited to decorate with them, but they are also very neutral, so they could be used year round, and I feel like they are the most versatile of any of the pieces that I picked up as well. I use them on my nightstand here, but I also think that they would be beautiful on a bookcase or open shelving, on a ladder shelf or a fireplace mantle, or even on an entryway table. They really could work just about anywhere and add something special to almost any space. So I'm really excited to find different ways to display them all around my home throughout the year and make those little changes to the decor that keep everything feeling fresh and fun in our house. Speaking of making changes, I have already made a ton of changes, not only to the decor in my master bedroom, but also all of the main living spaces in our home. And I have finally decorated my front porch area, and I will be sharing that with you guys in my fall decor home tour, which will be the next video that I share here on my channel. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed and that you've got your notification bell turned on so that you don't miss whenever that uploads. I plan to share it on Wednesday, and I am so excited for you guys to see how the front porch turned out. Sawyer actually made all of the decor and floral choices for this year, and she did a great job. It's totally different than anything else that you'll see on YouTube.
It's stuck in my head. Did it begin like it broke me? Had it then we give it all up, we give it up in the end. I wanna know, is it true love? And I know we were lost, and I know that we fell hard. But I don't feel the same now. Still thinking about how this time could be different. I wanna let you go, but I'm counting the days till I see ya. Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. I've been waiting for scars to mend. Trying to get back in the game, but I never played it. You look different.
Once I was finished in my bedroom, I moved on into Kinsley's bedroom, and Kinsley is my oldest daughter for anyone who is new here. She is 7 years old, and 99% of the time she is responsible for cleaning and tidying her own room, but there's definitely a hot mess here, so I had a ton to do before I could start decorating. And anytime that I film in her bedroom, which is not often, but anytime that I do, I always get a ton of comments from people saying, why am I cleaning up after my kids? I should be teaching them responsibility. They should have chores. I should be teaching them how to clean up after themselves, and on and on and on. And I just want to get ahead of that and say that the way that I raise my children, the decisions that I make with and for my children are my business and my husband's business and nobody else's. We do not need that kind of negativity here on the channel. If my husband was always cleaning up everything and my kids were always cleaning up everything, I would have no content to share here with you on YouTube. So just sit back, relax, enjoy this curated content for your viewing pleasure, and please do not worry about the responsibilities or chores that my children have. Just know that my husband and I parent them as best as we can and make the best decisions with and for them that we can.
Still wanna take you home, and I'm biting my lip till I get you close. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Just let me know. Oh, baby, it's so damn dramatic. Sometimes I don't know where to go. Oh, he's my sunshine and my headache, but I keep coming back for more. So scary to admit that I'm falling for you while looking in your eyes. And there is nothing that I wouldn't do. I keep trying to break through.
Alright, it's definitely not perfect in here, but I wasn't going for perfect. I was just going for picked up, and it's picked up now. So I am going to be pretty minimal with the girls' decor in their bedrooms for fall. I go all out for them at Christmas time, and I also did a lot for them at Valentine's Day, but they have asked me to do just a little bit less because they don't, especially Kinsley, her room is so small. She doesn't like it to be so overwhelmingly cluttered with decor, because then she can't, it's not functional for her anymore. She can't really get to the things that she wants to get to. She can't access her personal items, doesn't have as much room to play with toys, and she has a lot to do with making her bed when I put like a million throw pillows on her bed. So she did ask me to tone it down just a little bit, which I am going to do for them. I'm happy to oblige, and it makes my job a little bit easier. I still love to include them in all of our holiday and seasonal decor and really all of the homemaking that I do around the house. Not only is it fun to include them, but it also teaches them a lot of life skills, and we make memories that will last forever and that hopefully they will want to continue with their own children. So I am still going to decorate in here for them. They each picked out their own color palette, of course, and kind of gave me some direction in what they wanted. And so for Kinsley's room, it's going to be pretty minimal. I added a throw pillow to her bed already, a little lumbar pillow over there. And then I'm just going to decorate this shelf that is above her bed. I'm going to do kind of like a cascade of pumpkins up there, and that's pretty much going to be it. They did also paint some pumpkins that I'm going to tack to their like bedroom doors, as well as some door hangers for the knobs. So I'll show you guys those real quick because it was just so cute. So these are all of the pumpkins right here that Kinsley picked from Hobby Lobby to go up on the shelf above her bed, and she really wanted to pick colors that would complement her wallpaper, and I think she did a great job. She's got some of these really creamy pale pinks, and then some more blush pinks, and these deep like beautiful, rich fall colored pumpkins in here. So she did an excellent job. I think that'll look really great up on her shelf. And then she just had to have this one from Home Goods. It's very glam, very Kinsley, and I think I'm just going to put it next to those flowers there underneath of her mirror. And then we let them pick out these white ceramic pumpkins from Hobby Lobby this year. They were only a couple of dollars, and we let them get some acrylic paints to paint them themselves, which they were really excited about. Kinsley did one and Sawyer did one. So I think I'm just going to sit this on her nightstand and let it be its own shining star and have its own moment. But then another craft that we did with the girls to use as decor were these door hangers and pumpkins. So this will just hang on her doorknob, but I'm going to use sticky tack to kind of arrange these all over her bedroom door, I think. And you can really tell Kinsley loves to run with a color story, so she did a bunch of different paint patterns here, and she did such a phenomenal job. She's just my little artist, and I'm so proud of her. They all look really great, and they're so unique. Each one is different, and that, again, just speaks to Kinsley. This looks kind of like a mustardy yellow color on camera, I think, but it's actually a really shiny metallic gold in person. But yeah, so I think I'm going to use sticky tack to just arrange those on their doors. But other than that, I guess I should just get started putting together her little pumpkin shelf. These wooden painted pumpkins were such a hit for my girls. I always love to include my children in all of my homemaking endeavors, and especially love to give them full control and input in their individual spaces. These little projects like this are just the best. They had so much fun. It took them hours to complete this. It was such a hands-on experience for them, and they could not be more tickled with how it turned out. It's also so interesting to see the difference in their personalities and what they prefer and choose for their own spaces and what makes them feel seen and heard and comfortable. It's just really cool, and Kinsley's room was no exception. I love the way that it turned out. Even though it was super minimal, it was exactly what she wanted, and I just felt so honored to have the opportunity to help her bring that vision for her space to life. It was a perfect mixture of curated decor and DIY crafts, and that's what we really enjoy in our girls' rooms. So once I was finished in Kinsley's room, I moved on into Sawyer's, and this was a hot mess also, so I had to go ahead and clean it up before I could start changing out any of her decor.
Every time I'm going out, the same things keep happening. New boy, same tricks. Coming close to me now, trying to be smooth, so here we go again, here we go again. You're trying to buy me drinks, and I don't like your cheap tricks. Take it somewhere else, would ya? Would ya? I don't know what you think, but I'm not one of those chicks. Take it somewhere else, would ya? Would ya?
Okay, so I just pulled in the few items that I'm going to be using in Sawyer's room this year, and it really is super minimal. I didn't want anything to get broken, get in her way while she's playing, and I didn't want it to be overwhelming in here for her because she does spend so much time in here ever since we did the recent room makeover for her. I swear it has made a night and day difference. She used to play in here only until it started getting even the least bit messy, and then she would go into Kinsley's room or the family room or take her toys into the living room. She just did not enjoy spending so much time in her bedroom. But I made her toy organization just a little bit more functional and cleared out some space for her, and holy moly, she just loves it. She spends so much more time in here. So I didn't want anything to get in her way, and like I said, I didn't want anything to get broken or be a hazard for her, so I'm going to keep it super minimal. Most of this stuff is DIY and crafts that we did, and I think that's just so special, and I know that she's going to enjoy it. So she made a doorknob hanger just like Kinsley did. Hers is a bit more colorful, definitely has a different color story, and so many stickers that she put on there. And then also to go along with that, for her actual door, she made some of these pumpkins as well. She loves to paint. It is such an experience for her, and she really enjoyed painting all of these. I think I said before they were just from the Dollar Tree, and they come just plain. And I think you're supposed to make garland out of them because there's these little holes up here, but we just let the girls paint them. So she has this one and this one, these two where she started mixing paints, and then just some other colored ones here. She did a great job. I was so proud of her, and she had so much fun. She also painted her own ceramic pumpkin from Hobby Lobby just like Kinsley did, and used her own little color story for it. And so I think because this one is breakable, it's like a plaster ceramic thing, I think I'm just gonna put it on the circle shelf that's above her bookcase so that she can't reach it, but she can still see it and enjoy it. And then I also pulled some pumpkins from last year. I got them at Target last year, and they're so pretty. It's these three. They go along with her room perfectly, but they're just these woven rattan pumpkins. They're absolutely beautiful. This is the medium-sized one, and then I have this one. This is darker and bigger, but it's just so pretty. And then I have a little tiny small one here as well, and I just think that these, they match with her room perfectly, and they'll go in the space like right above her, like on the top shelf of her bookcase. I did also get these little sparkly leaves from Hobby Lobby, but now that I've got them in here, I really don't think I'm going to use them. The colors were beautiful, and that's why I picked them up. And then originally I thought that I could hang them from her peg rail back here, except I thought that they were like plastic for some reason, and they might be plastic, but they feel like they can break. Like they feel like a glassy plastic, and I don't think I want to jinx it, so I might not end up using those. And then also Derek is currently drawing her a couple of pumpkins to put in the little frames on her nightstands. I just thought it would be a cute touch, so I'm gonna go ahead, set all this up, and then show you guys what it looks like.
Your Rolex or your credit card, Rolex or your credit card. Still you won't quit, trying to be cool, so here we go again, here we go again. You got nothing on me, on me.
These little pumpkins that Derek drew for Sawyer were just so sweet, and they were absolutely my favorite part of her entire room decor. They're such a simple thing, but they were just so personal and beautiful, and it made me really happy. Anyway, this is how Sawyer's bedroom turned out, and it is a total reflection of her. It's perfectly decorated and still gives her the opportunity to play in here, which is exactly what we wanted. But anyway, I hope that you all enjoyed this video and that you got a ton of fall decorating ideas for your sophisticated bedrooms as well as your kids' bedrooms. If you did enjoy today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss my fall decor home tour and all of my future uploads. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one.
Else would ya? I don't